Why does DC have an anti-redhead agenda?
Hold up.
Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdut's Newsstand, and I have done my own personal countdowns of the best comics of 2021. I have talked about the best publishers and the best writers. I did a video with Drew from Comics Elite talking about both of our favorite comics of 2021. And now it is time to take a look at the internet and kind of see what they picked. Now, I found this earlier today from Reddit, and it is a survey that was put out from the DC Comics official Reddit, just so you know, and it is the best of. Basically, a bunch of categories that I didn't even personally cover, but they do a good job of putting a lot of different people in it, and I find it fascinating sometimes to look at different corners of the internet that necessarily aren't YouTube, because opinions vary greatly, and when you're kind of stuck in your own bubble, that becomes a problem in a way. So I love looking out different opinions, and this is no different than that. So let's take a look at what Reddit, DC Comics Reddit, thinks is the best of the best when it comes to 2021. Now, first off, this is kind of amusing to me. I'm not going to lie. So we have best writer here, and it goes straight up to Tom Taylor. He wins by quite a bit. And I do think Tom Taylor did very well this year. I believe he would probably be my second choice. I think Rom V did a much better job, and Rom V actually comes in third here. And only in between them is Tom King. And that's so funny because Tom King is, if you go to YouTube, a lot of the videos do not like him, what you're going to come up with in the search engine. But Tom King isn't the worst writer. He's just gone downhill substantially, in my opinion. I absolutely love Mr. Miracle. It is one of my favorite graphic novels ever. But since then, since Batman, I felt like he hasn't been putting his best work forward. And I don't think I'm alone in that sentiment, but I do find it funny that he actually got second top writer, especially this year. Supergirl was pretty good. It's still ongoing, and it's not bad. And Strange Adventures was pretty good. I didn't really care for Rorschach, and I'm waiting for the trade for Human Target, so I can't really speak much to that. But yeah, it wouldn't have been my pick. So we have Best Penciler, and that is won by Bruno Redondo. Definitely deserves it. Bruno Redondo is amazing. His work on Nightwing with Tom Taylor is so good. What I find very weird here, and we're going to look at Best Penciler and Inker, which was won by Joelle Jones. Yeah, totally deserves it. What I find very weird is that in neither one of these, Jorge Jimenez is not in either. How can you have the main artist on Batman for nearly the entire year not be in? Okay, all right. So we've got Best Colorist, Jordi Belair. I would say Tamara Bonvillain is also very good, and why they don't have Hi-Fi in there, I'm not sure. Best Letterer, we have one by Wes Abbott. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. So the comics, right? Best ongoing series is Nightwing. Yeah, I can see why. I can absolutely see why. Nightwing has been really good. It's been like a love letter to Nightwing fans. We have Bitewing introduced. We have this great Heartless storyline. And honestly, 87 was so cool of a concept, which speaks volumes to Bruno Redondo. It was one continuous panel. Loved it. So then we have it followed up by Action Comics. So well deserving. I'm so glad to see that's getting some recognition. So Best Limited Series, what do we have here? Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Okay. All right. I wouldn't say that's the best, but it definitely is very good. I would say I personally like Swamp Thing much more. It is so good. But Supergirl. Yeah, I can see that. All right. Best single issue. What do we have? Nightwing 87. Yeah, I think the concept of it, and even the writing wasn't like this amazing story, but the idea that it flowed. The entire story was one continuous panel. It is deserving enough here. Followed up by what? Wonder Woman Historia. Yeah, hell yeah. People of My Own Heart. Best anthology. Urban Legends. Yeah, of course. I mean, you've got Black and White, Festival of Heroes, Green Arrow, Red and Blue. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that should win. Best backup feature. You know, the backup stories. Okay, what do we have here? Justice League Dark. Yeah, Rom V, can't go wrong with that. I completely agree. Followed up by Batgirls. Okay, all right. And then Azrael. Azrael's storyline in Urban Legends is so good. And then it kind of ties into Arkham Order of the World. Oh my God. It's so underrated. It's really, really good. Best digital series, Wayne Family Adventures, which is their webtoon. It is very, very good. Why is Harley Quinn Eat Bang Kill not on here? I'm a little offended. Let Them Live was really good too. The ambush bug stuff, yeah, that was good. But yeah, I can see why that would win. That's doing phenomenal on Webtoon. So best all ages comic, Wayne Family Adventures again. All right. Best cover. What do we have here? Nightwing 79 second printing. I don't know what that looks like. I'll throw a picture up. We've got Nightwing on here twice. All right. Best panel and pages. Wonder. Yeah. A lot of these I can't even argue with. That great Hera picture. Oh, Phil Jimenez, your art is amazing. Absolutely stunning. Followed up by Fly Higher Than My Darkness Can Reach. Okay. Best original graphic novel. Wonder Woman Earth 1 Volume 3. Out of these choices. Yeah. No, Lucifer, I would say, would be probably just as good. But out of these choices, what did you expect? Did people actually vote for Nubia? 11 people did. Oof. We're just going to leave it at oof. That was really bad. Really, really bad. I reviewed that long ago. Best collection first print. We have Far Sector. Far Sector was really good. I still need to do a full story of that. Far Sector was really good, followed by Strange Adventures. Another, I would say maybe it's just because I like Adam Strange better. I personally like Strange Adventures better. Followed up by Rorschach. Oh, no. Followed up by Constantine Hellblazer Volume 2. All right. Best collection reprint. Superman by Grant Morrison. Really? Like, Superman's better than Sandman? What world are we living in? Okay, I get it. Superman's really good. But Sandman is one of my favorite things ever. Starman Compendium? Yes. But it beat okay. Some of these people are clearly No, I'm just kidding. I get why Superman done. So best new character in the comics. What do we got? Yara Flor. I absolutely love Yara. I talk really good things about Wonder Girl. It's worth definitely checking out if you haven't yet. Followed up by Bitewing. I love Bitewing. He's so cute. Best television series. Doom Patrol. Really? Stargirl's okay. I'm going to stand right here, right now. If you haven't watched Stargirl on the CW, I know CW scares a lot of people. Stay with me. If you haven't watched it, you are absolutely missing out on wholesome, amazing fun and Eclipso and a lot of really cool things. Superman and Lois is really good too, though. I haven't watched Young Justice. Best film. The Suicide Squad. Hands down. The Suicide Squad. How many did Snyder Cut get? 20. Suicide Squad was phenomenal. It reminds me even down to like the titles of a comic book. I love it. Best news story of the year. Okay. Tim Drake and why did they put those together? All right. Shouldn't that have been two separate? They were like a month apart. Okay. Followed up by what? Wonder Woman video game in development. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Tinian leaves for Substack. Okay. All right, I can see that. What the fuck moment of the year? DC versus... I love this. In issue number 1, if you haven't read DC versus Vampires, Hal Jordan literally blends the male Wonder Twin up in a blender. Yeah, that was a good moment. That was for sure a good moment. Oh, well, okay, so I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. Yeah. Best subreddit post? Is that a thing? Okay. I don't ever go to Reddit. Why does DC have an anti-Reddit agenda? Okay. That's hilarious. That's actually really fucking hilarious. And then it doesn't matter how diversity is done, people always complain. Yeah. Okay. Meme of the year. Heroes don't do that. Oh my God. Why are we continuously having on this channel a conversation about men going down on women or people going down on women? Yesterday was Vixen. Now we're back to Batman fucking going down on Catwoman. Like, it's not weird. Okay. All right. We're not going to get into that conversation. Anyways, non-DC comic corporate. Okay. Daredevil. So everybody likes Daredevil. Okay. Mortal Hawk. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Chip Zdarsky's been doing really good. Not creator owned. What do we have for the many deaths of Layla Starr? Hell yeah. Rom V getting some love. Followed up by Noctera. That was on my top 10 this year. No, I don't think Layla Starr was actually. I forgot about it. Okay. Most anticipated of 2022. The Batman, duh. Like, I have heard 1 or 2, 3 at the most people not be interested in it. It looks so good. I'm doing a whole series, totally not a selfless, whatever, promotion of myself. Basically going over all of the source material with it and having a guest each time. So I just did Ego on Monday. Next Monday, I'll be doing Earth 1. So, Batman, Superman, World's Finest. Yeah, really? Really? A comic? Well, I guess this is a comic book thing. Peacemaker. People are more interested in Mark Waid's Superman and Batman than the Peacemaker's show. That's pretty amazing. Oh, these are so funny. So different than the pics that we see a lot of the times. But I really like it. I like seeing the difference. And I agree, honestly, with most of them. When you have normal people picking their favorites, right? You're going to get a lot of similar opinions because quality is quality, even though art is subjective. But if you're going to get like general, I guess more like Newsarama or comic book website, you're going to get a little bit of a skewed opinion, I would say. So that's why I like these kind of things. So let me know what your guys' picks are for 2021, and I will see you in the next one.